Welcome back to WWE Insider, where we rip open the soul of the WWE Universe to reveal the raw, unfiltered truth. Tonight, we're diving into a moment that set SmackDown ablaze. Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, stunned the world by unveiling a new partner after Solo Sikoa's brutal betrayal of the Bloodline. This isn't just a twist, it's a knife in the heart of a dynasty, a story of blood, betrayal, and redemption that'll leave you breathless. The Anoa family is wrestling's heartbeat, a lineage of legends from Afa and Sika to Yokozuna, the Usos, and Roman Reigns. The Bloodline, forged by Roman as the tribal chief, was an empire of power, with Jay, Jimmy, and Solo Sikoa as its pillars. But beneath the dominance, there was tension, silent resentment, unspoken pain, a family bound by blood but strained by ambition. Roman's reign as the head of the table was a masterclass in control. His demand for acknowledgement unified the Bloodline, but it came at a cost. Jey Uso's rebellion in 2020 was the first fracture, his fight for identity a wound that lingered. Jimmy, ever loyal, buried his own dreams to serve Roman. Solo, the enforcer, hid his hunger behind silence, his loyalty a mask for something deeper. Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. Jey Uso, the heart of the Bloodline, carried the family's soul. His clash with Roman, their Hell in a Cell war, was a battle for respect, but it left scars. Jey's loyalty was hard-won, but it meant sacrificing his own spotlight. Backstage, he'd confide in close allies, his voice heavy with the weight of being an Anoa, of living for the family's legacy. Jimmy Uso, Jey's twin, was the glue, always trying to hold the family together. But his loyalty to Roman often put him at odds with Jey, his own ambitions dimmed to keep the peace. Whispers of resentment surfaced. Jimmy's smiles hid a quiet frustration, a man caught between his brother and his chief. Solo Sikoa, the youngest, was an enigma. Molded by Roman's vision, he was the perfect soldier, but his silence was loaded. Sources say Solo felt overshadowed, his potential stifled by Roman's control in Jey's heart. The Anoa legacy was his birthright, but so was his need to break free, a need that would soon explode. Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, was the outsider. A star in other promotions, he carried the Anoa name with pride but stayed apart from the Bloodline. Rumors of tension with Roman, over power, over legacy, kept him distant. His recent return to WWE was a spark, but no one knew if it would light a fire or burn the family down. Paul Heyman, the Bloodline's mastermind, saw the cracks but kept them hidden. His loyalty to Roman was unshakable, but he cared for Jey, Jimmy, and Solo like family. He'd warned Roman about pushing too hard, about ignoring Solo's ambition or Jacob's absence, but the tribal chief's focus on dominance drowned out the caution. The locker room was a web of whispers. Superstars like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, Bloodline foes, watched warily, sensing the family's tension. The Judgment Day, always scheming, saw opportunity in the chaos. The dynamics were fragile, alliances shifted, egos clashed, and the Bloodline's unity felt like a house of cards. The emotional toll of the Bloodline's reign was immense. Roman's leukemia battle made him a symbol of strength, but it also hardened him, his need for control born from fear of loss. The family's grief, Umaga, Rosie, Yokozuna, hung heavy, each death a reminder of the industry's cost. Jacob, Jey, Jimmy, Solo, they all carried that pain, but also the pressure to be more. Fans on X sensed the storm brewing. Solo's cryptic posts about "my time," Jey's hints at family struggles, Jacob's silence, the clues were there. The WWE Universe debated the Bloodline's future. Some cheering their reign, others predicting its fall. But no one could have foreseen the betrayal that would change everything. The build-up was quiet but intense. Jacob, still finding his place, clashed with Solo backstage, their arguments hushed but heated. Roman, consumed by title defenses, missed the signs. Jey and Jimmy tried to mediate, but the rift was growing, a wound waiting to bleed. The Anoa legacy, once a shield, was now a weight. Then, halfway through this story, the betrayal hits like a chair shot. Solo Sikoa turned on Jacob Fatu during a SmackDown main event, attacking him with a vicious Samoan spike, leaving him crumpled in the ring. The crowd gasped, but Jacob's response, a hooded figure charging the ring as his new partner, turned shock into chaos, a new alliance born in blood. The attack was savage, a health crisis in the making. Jacob, bloodied and gasping, was rushed to medical, his shoulder dislocated, his ribs bruised. The locker room froze. Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, stars who've seen Betrayal, stood in stunned silence. Solo's actions weren't just a strike against Jacob, they were a declaration of war on the Bloodline. The new partner's identity is the scandal's core. Whispers point to a former WWE star, someone with a score to settle, but no name has been confirmed. X exploded with hashtag Fatu partner, fans speculating, Sami Zayn. A returning Anoa. The mystery fuels the fire, each theory a spark in the wrestling world's chaos. Jacob's pain is raw. Those close to him say he's haunted, not just by the attack but by the betrayal of blood. Solo, his cousin, was family, and family doesn't turn like this, or so he thought. The Anoa legacy, his pride, now feels like a curse, its weight crushing his spirit. Roman's reaction is a storm of rage and grief. The tribal chief, betrayed by his enforcer, is questioning his empire. Sources say he's barely spoken, his eyes distant, replaying Solo's attack. Jay and Jimmy, caught in the middle, feel the family fracturing, their loyalty to Roman tested by this new war. Backstage whispers are relentless. Some say Solo's betrayal was a power grab, a bid to seize the Bloodline's throne. Others believe Jacob's new partner is a wildcard, someone who could destroy the dynasty. The locker room, once a brotherhood, is now a battlefield, superstars like Finn Balor seeing chaos as opportunity. The scandal grows darker. Dirt sheets speculate about Solo's motives. Was he working with rivals like the Judgment Day? Did Roman's control push him too far? Fans on X are divided, hashtag Betrayal trending alongside tributes to Jacob's defiance. The WWE Universe is a jury, torn between love for the Bloodline and rage at its collapse. Jey Uso's grief is a wound. He's always been the heart, feeling every loss. Umaga, Rosie, the family's pain. Solo's betrayal echoes his own rebellion, but this cuts deeper, a brother turning on blood. Jimmy, trying to hold it together, is lost, his twin bond with Jay strained by the chaos. The emotional aftermath is a wreckage of trust. Jacob, recovering, is fueled by fury, his new partner a symbol of his fight. Solo, now a pariah, walks alone, his ambition isolating him. Roman, the leader, must rebuild, but the scars of this betrayal will linger, a wound that may never heal. WWE management is in crisis. The Bloodline's storyline, SmackDown's backbone, is unraveling. Creative teams scramble, debating whether to lean into Jacob's new alliance or focus on Solo's rebellion. An investigation into the attack, who planned it, who knew, is underway, but answers are scarce, fueling speculation. The fans, you, the WWE Universe, are the soul of this saga. Your chants, your signs, your passion on X, they've kept this alive. You've shared your own stories of betrayal, of family. Tested, reminding us that wrestling's drama is our drama. You're not just watching, you're carrying this with us. Jacob's new partner, still a mystery, changes everything. Their alliance is a gamble, one that could strengthen the Bloodline or burn it down. Roman must decide who to trust, while Jay and Jimmy navigate their own loyalties. Solo's betrayal, a knife in the family's heart, has set a new war in motion. The Anoa legacy, built on blood and sacrifice, is at a breaking point. Jacob Fatu's shocking alliance is a spark, but Solo's betrayal could be the fire that consumes it all. The family, tested by grief and loss, must choose between vengeance and redemption, between power and love. Wrestling faithful, let's hold on to the truth this story reveals. Loyalty is a bond, but ambition can break it. Betrayal cuts deep, but blood runs deeper. And legacy, though heavy, is worth fighting for. Jacob Fatu's new partner is more than a moment, it's a cry for family, a call to rise above the pain. Keep the faith, keep the love, and keep the Anoa spirit alive, because in the end, it's the blood that binds us through the chaos.